you are welcome back. This is question 3 and video 3. If this is the first video you are seeing in this playlist, please kindly go to my YouTube channel and look for a playlist titled Igcse Mathematics Paper 32 May June 2024. There are 2 videos there. So the third question is on transformation. Okay, so we have the diagram shows 4 quadrilaterals A, B, C, and D on a 1 centimeter squared grid, as you can see here. So we have the quadrilaterals there. So this will be the questions. Write down the mathematical name of quadrilateral A. Okay, so let's see A. So this is a trapezium. So let's go to the next page. So we have trapezium. Okay, so part B from figure 1, find the area of the quadrilateral A. So let's go up. So the area will be equals to half A plus B times H divided by 2. Okay, so that is if this side is A, length A, and this is length B, and this is the height. Okay, so the area will be equals to A add B multiplied by H everything over 2. So this will be the area. So the value of A is 1, 2, and the value of B is 1, 2, 3. The height is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can go to this place and say the area A equals to A plus B multiplied by H everything over 2. So if you plug in the values, you have 2 add 3 multiplied by 3 over 2. So this will be equals to 5 into 3 everything divided by 2. Okay, so this will give us 7.5 centimeter squared. Okay, Roman figure 2, measure the perimeter of quadrilateral A. So if we go back to the diagram, so already we know that this is 2 centimeters and this is 3 centimeters. So this is 3 centimeters. So you need to place your ruler here and measure this side. So when I measured mine, so I got 3.2. Okay, so there may be a little difference between mine and yours because this is a scanned paper, so the dimension probably might have been distorted due to scanning process. Okay, so but I just got 3.2. Okay, so now the perimeter now will not be the addition of this. So we are not expected to calculate this side, so that is why we are asked to measure. Since we know this, we know this, we know this, so just place your ruler on this land side and measure it out. So for me, I will add 2 to 3 to 3 to 3.2. So I'll say that the perimeter will be equals to 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3.2. So this and this 5, this and this 8. So this and this 11.2. So we have 11.2 centimeters as the perimeter. So part C, describe fully the single transformation that maps quadrilateral A onto quadrilateral B. So that is A onto B. So this is A. So we are done with this. So A onto B. So B is down here. Okay. So the best practice, you can always label this to be, let's say P, Q, R, and S if you want. Okay, though not compulsory, but it's a good practice. So this will be P prime, this will be Q prime, this will be S prime, and R prime respectively. Okay, so if you compare, so this is the object and this is the image. Okay, A onto B. Okay, so if you compare them, you see that they look alike. So this was shifted Okay, so here by going to the right and falling down. So if you go to the right, that is positive, and if you go down, that will be negative. So that is translation. Okay, so let's count from Q to Q prime. Okay, so from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means you go to the right 9 times. That is the value of x is 9. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you come down 7 times. So it will be translation. If it was to be 3, then you know that you have to take 3 things. Probably it will be maybe rotation, where you have 3 parameters, and it could also be enlargement, where you have 3 parameters too. So the name is translation. Okay, then I can say by this vector 9 against 7, that is you move to the front 9 times and you fall down 7 times. Okay, Roman figure 2, collateral A onto collateral C, collateral A onto collateral C, that is A to C. So this is A and C is here. Okay, so let's look at the corresponding sides. What can I do here to show everything? Okay, I think I can minimize this. So let's zoom in a little bit. So we can see the 2 shapes at once. Okay, so if you look at this is P, Q, R, and S. So if you observe very well, so you see that this place should be P prime prime. So don't forget that we have used P prime here. So this will be Q prime prime, and this place will be R prime prime, and this place will be S prime prime. So you can see that SR is facing S prime prime and R prime prime. So that means there is a reflection. Okay, just like you looking into a mirror. So you're going to see your face because your face is facing the mirror. Okay, so your face will be reflected into the mirror. Okay, so that is what in the mirror rather. Okay, so that is what we're going to see. So there's no way you show your face to the mirror and you see your back. That is not possible. So it is what you show to the mirror that will be reflected back to you. Okay, so you can see that since SR is here and S prime prime and R prime prime are facing SR, so it means that there is a mirror line between them. So let's count from S to S prime prime. So that will tell us the mirror line. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this point here. So from here, let's take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the mirror line. So we want to draw something like this from here. Okay, I just draw a line like this. So that will be the mirror line. Okay, and if you want to confirm with other points, let's say P and P prime. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you should have 7 here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that is what you should get here. So that is very correct. So reflection. Okay, so you can say at y equals to negative 3. Let's check again. So, yeah, so at y equals to negative 3, that is the mirror line. Okay, y equals to negative 3. Roman figure 3, quadrilateral A onto quadrilateral D. You can see you have 3 marks here without seeing the 2 shapes. So I can tell you that it's between enlargement and rotation because those are the 2 types of transformation where you could have 3 parameters. So if it is rotation, so you have to mention the name, which is rotation, then the center of rotation and the angle of rotation. So those are the 3 things you need. So if the answer is enlargement, so you have to mention the name, which is enlargement, center of enlargement and scale factor. Okay, so let's go to the previous page to see the two quadrilaterals. So this is the first quadrilateral and this is the second one. So this is A, this is D. So if this point is P, okay, if you look at this, it's like rotation towards this direction. So this should be P prime prime prime. So this should be Q prime prime prime. So this should be S prime prime prime, and it should, oh sorry, this should be R prime prime prime, R prime prime prime, and finally S will come here, S prime prime prime. So if you flip it like that, so I can tell you that it is rotation. Okay, so rotation, that's the name of the transformation. So we need to get the center of rotation before we can get the angle. So we know the direction to be clockwise direction, so it's easy to get the angle once we know the center of rotation. So to get the center of rotation, so what you need to do, so let's join corresponding points together. So let's take R and R prime prime prime. Okay, so these two. So we're going to draw the perpendicular bisector of these 2 points. Okay, so we need to take a pair of compasses. Okay, we have one here, so let's pick this. Okay, so you take center at R. Okay, so let's take a radius that is a little bit more than half of this line. I think this is okay. So we need to arc up and down. So take this one here. So let's arc up here. So we can also arc down here. So something like this. Okay, so with the same radius, center at R prime prime prime. Okay, then you intersect these two arcs here. So let's do one for this. Then we can do the same thing for this. Okay, so we can connect these 2 points together. Sorry. So let's take this. Then let's join these two arcs together. So we can draw a line. Let's say from here, like this. Then let's draw it up to this. We don't know the point yet. Okay, so I can extend this one a little bit here. So let's take this one to this side. Okay, good. I think I'm good to go like this. Okay. Okay, good. So what we can do now is to take another pair. So let's take point P, point Q and Q prime, or P and P prime prime. Sorry. So you can take any corresponding point you want. So let's remove this. So if I like, I can take P and P prime prime prime, or Q and Q prime prime prime. So you can take any one. Okay, so let's take this now, Q and Q prime prime prime. I think it's okay like this. Okay, so let's take this, draw from here to this. So we need to bisect this one. Okay, so don't forget this one is the first perpendicular bisector, so I can call this one L1. Okay, so I need to do another one, L2. So where L1 and L2 meet will be the center of rotation. Okay, so let's take this again. So center at Q. Okay, then a radius that is more than half of the line. So extend this a little bit. Okay, so let's scroll up a little bit. So we're going to arc up and down. Okay, so something like this. Let's just draw an arc here. Then we do the same thing somewhere here too. Okay, so let's draw an arc here as well. Okay, good. So you need to watch out for the lines, okay, so that you know take the wrong ones. So that is Q, then Q prime 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 now. So the first one will be, let's intersect this. It is this one. Okay, so this is the point here. So let me put a dot there. Good. Okay, then the other one here. So you draw this. So this is the second point here. So let's connect them together. So from here, I can just draw like this to this one here. Exactly. You can see. So this is at the origin, as you can see. Okay, so the two, so this is L2, L2. Okay, so you may want to extend this, but no troubles, as I've got the point of intersection of the two perpendicular bisectors. Okay, so this is L1, so this is L2. So they meet at the origin here. Okay, so that's the center, but I need to be very sure. I need to confirm that. Okay, so what we need to do is to take a protractor. Okay, let's pick the protractor. So this is the protractor. So we can easily get the angle of rotation. Okay, so from the center, let's draw a line to any point. Let's take a point. I think we can take point S. Okay, so if you take point S for instance, so let's draw a line from here to the center of rotation, which is this. Okay, so let's connect another line. Okay, I think I can change the color of the line so that it will not be too rough. Okay, I think it's better now. So I have red now. So let's draw another line from the center of rotation to the corresponding point S. That will be S prime prime prime. This one here. Okay. So if you observe very well, you see that this is a right angle. Okay. So even without putting this, but if you want to be very sure, so you need to pick this protractor. Okay. So let's see how you move. Center of the protractor and the center of rotation, then you put 0 degree here. Okay, so if you want to see from here, you see 0, then you come to this red line here. This is 90 degrees, so it's obvious. So I can go back to the page, then complete this now. So we have the name of the sorry, I didn't know. Okay, yes, I think I did that. So I was thinking I didn't get the coordinates of the origin of the center of rotation. So it's the origin. So x equals to 0, y equals to 0. So the name of the transformation that maps A onto D is rotation. So write rotation. Okay, then center of rotation, that will be 0, comma 0, or you can write the origin. Okay, then the angle now will now be 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, so and you can also write 270 degrees anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay, so 90 degrees clockwise is the same as 270 degrees anti-clockwise. Okay, so but I'm okay with this. You can see one mark for this, one mark for this, and one mark for this. So this is how you get the 3 marks. Okay, so part D, on the grid, enlarge quadrilateral A by scale factor of 2, and the center of enlargement is x equals to 3, y equals to 3. So let's go back to the previous page where you have the quadrilaterals. So this is the page, so we don't need this again. So we can easily remove this. So let's take this. Okay, so we don't need this. So we want to enlarge quadrilateral A by the scale factor of 2, and center of enlargement is x equals to -3, y equals to -3. So that will be this point here. So I can call this point, let's call it point E. That's the center of enlargement. Okay, so now what we need to do, so the scale factor is equals to 2. So we'll count the steps from the center of enlargement to each of the points of quadrilateral A, then we'll follow the same pattern. Okay, so let's start with point S. So you have from here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 up, 1, 2, 2 to the left. Since the scale factor is times 2, so it's going to be 8 upward, then 4 to the left. So or you just double this direction. Okay, so from here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So let's double it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So it will be here. That will be the new point of S prime, 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 prime. So it will be 4 now. So that is x equals to -7 and y is equals to +5. That's the point there. So another one, let's count this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so if we double it, so that means we have to repeat the same thing again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. It will be here. So that would be point R prime, 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 prime. So that is x equals to -1, then y equals to 5. Okay, so another one will be this. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have to double it. So let's count 7 upward from there. Okay, so that will be from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, just straight away. There is no value for x. So that will be point Q prime, 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 prime. So the last one will be from here. So to point P, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 up. Then 1, 2, 2 to the left. So let's double it from there. Let's continue. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 1, 2. So this is what we'll get here. That is x equals to -7. Then y equals to 11. So we need to connect these 4 points together. So the first one will be this and this. Okay, then this and this. Okay, good. Then we have this and this. Okay, and finally this and this. So that will be the enlargement. And we want to write, okay, let's erase this. So this should be S prime, 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 prime. And let's erase this one too. So it should be R prime, prime, prime. So this will be P prime, 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 prime. Okay, I think this remains 1. So yes, good. So if you observe it now, so PQ is 1, 2. So P prime, 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 Q prime, 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 prime should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be double. So this side is 1, 2, 3. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If you look at this one, this is 1, 2, 3. Look at this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that is how you do the enlargement. It's pretty easy. This is the end of my solution to question 3. So in the next video, I will solve question 4. That will be the 4th question. Until then, have your fingers crossed.